I think I really appreciate if you can switch on your video so all of them can see you. And it's my duty. Thank you, Deepta. Thank you. And it's my duty to introduce and say something about Deepta today. Deepta Sanjeeva is an inspiring HR leader, um, in retention expert and training specialist, recognized globally for transforming people, culture, and performance. So Deepta Sanjeeva is working as the Assistant General Manager, HR and Administration at Alpha Apparels Limited. And he's a proud member of the prestigious Omega Line Group, Sri Lanka and overseas Italy. So he has been in this industry for a long time. So with over 20 years of experience in Sri Lanka's apparel industry in two main groups of Hydra Money and Omega Line, Deepta has earned a reputation as a creative and people-focused HR leader, specializing on employee retention, employee relations, and workplace culture transformation. So, Deepta has not been only in educational qualification, he has upgraded himself, but he has proved himself to be an inspiring HR leader who has really put this into practice. So in 2025, he achieved a career-defining milestone when the World HRD Congress recognized him as one of the topmost HR leaders in Sri Lanka, an honor awarded to only a select few HR professionals in the country. So based on independent research into HR excellence, he was nominated to be recognized with the Global CEO 45 Under 45 Leadership Excellence Platinum Award 2025. So it's a great honor to have Mr. Deepta with us today. And under his leadership at Alpha Apparel, he has sustained industry-best employee retention results. So we are going to hear from somebody who has really put this into practice. So with his exceptionally low average annual turnover rate of just 1.3% for the last 3 years, 23, 24, and 25. So this is exceptionally very good performance that we all can agree. So furthermore, he was also awarded Sri Lanka Best Employer Brand Award in 2025. And he was also the winner of Apparel Sector, the Best Management Practices Award in 2022. Mr. Deepta holds a Bachelor of Business Administration in Human Resource Management specialization. He has an MBA from the Open University of Sri Lanka and is currently reading the Doctor of Business Administration. Again, his research specialist in employee retention. So we got the right person in today who can really enlighten us in the whole process. So without taking much time, I would like to invite Mr. Deepta. At the same time, I request kindly all the participants that you all can have your questions posted into chat box. Of course, at the end of the session, we will be having a question and answer forum where you can ask your questions. And of course, Mr. Deepta will be willingly able to clarify all the questions. At the same time, I kindly request all of you to keep the microphones muted and the videos muted so that all of us can benefit from this. So, Mr. Deepta, welcome. And we would like to really welcome you to this session. And we are looking forward to hear from you.
Okay, thank you very much, Patrick, for your nice introduction about me. And first, I would like to thank Semba Sempa Alumni Association of Open University of Sri Lanka for inviting me for this valuable session. And special thank goes to Professor Nalin Abhisekar and Mr. Yajid De Silva, President of Semba Sempa Alumni Association, for their initiation and coordination of this session with me. So let's start the today's topic. So first I share my presentation with you all. I think you can see my presentation.
Yes, Deepta,
Okay.
you're ready to go. Yeah.
Okay. Today's topic is the employee retention secrets. Every HR leader must know. So this is actually preferred topic by myself, since as you said. So there is a small disturbance, Patrick.
Hi, everyone, all participating. I kindly request again to keep your microphones muted, please.
Right. Uh, since I want to give my best for you during next hour, so I expect to discuss with you about today's content at first. So the main key areas are why retention is the number one HR challenge today, and the true cost of losing employees, difference between turnover and attrition, the retention equation, top 8 secrets to retain your best talents, and the retention canvas. Actually, this was created by myself. So I have the it's my intellectual property, the retention canvas. So finally, you can go through this one also. And practical retention roadmap for HR leaders and closing message and Q&A. So during next 1 hour, so we are discussing these points. So let's start with why retention is the number one HR challenge today. I think you all have some kind of experience about this problem, right? The key points are talent shortages are increasing. As you already know, this is common to every industry, not only apparel, not only IT, not only health. So every industry we have a challenge. So especially when it comes to our industry, so it is very much difficult to find skilled machine operators and mechanics technicians. And when it comes to IT, so it is difficult to find some good software engineers. And when it comes to health, so now it's very much difficult to find good doctors and nurses because most of were migrated. And when it comes to construction also, it is difficult to find some engineers, good engineers. So this is common to all sectors. And the second one is replacement cost is rising. That also common. Uh, and the third one, employee expectation have shifted. So what does it mean? So now uh, the people's expectation are different, not like previous days. So they have different expectations, especially when it comes to new employees. They have very long, short-term targets, and also they mainly focus on the work-life balance, not like previous days. And also they are thinking about the career progression. They want a very speed promotions, especially Gen Z. I think you all have experience with Gen Z in various institutions, not only in industries, but also in the education institute also. You have this experience with Gen Z crowd. So the next one is leadership capability gaps. So as we already know, many leaders are technically very strong in most of the companies in manufacturing and all uh, field. There are some leaders, they are technically very strong, but they have some problems in people management skills, emotional intelligence, and conflict handling ability. So with this gap, actually there is a we have to think about how to improve this aspect to maintain the retention at good level. And the next one is employer brand is always on display. That means with social media and platform like LinkedIn and WhatsApp groups, especially the employee experiences spread instantly, not like previous days. And especially a single negative experience of employee can damage employee reputation and hiring, and also for future hiring. So this is threat actually. Uh, with this, so we can say that the retention is not nice to have in current days. It's business survival strategy by now. So this is the common reality in many organizations. So you can see a powerful reminder for anyone in leadership or management. So there is a board and there is a hole in the floor. So one person is trying to fix it. And so what is the response from others? One is saying it is always been there, don't panic. The next one saying we have won races with it. The next one saying other boards are in worse shape. And other one is saying if you don't like our board, you can leave. Actually, this is not about a board. This is about the current organizations, especially the people who are in HR profession. They are seeing some potential problems. But when they talk about these problems, so there are, this kind of negative feedback from some leaders, not actually from all leaders, from some leaders. Actually, is it a fault from them? For is it a problem of others, or is it a problem of HR person's ability to convince about the real problem? So we have to think about this aspect. I think it's 50-50. The people who are in the leadership, as I earlier said, they don't have they are very technically strong, but sometimes they are not strong in people management skills. But we are the people who are having the relevant education about people management. And in the meantime, we have the experience on that aspect. With that, we can assume and also predict, we can forecast the future challenges and also the potential problems. So, but since they do not have that capacity and the background, so they are not believing what we say. So, in that context, as HR professionals, we have a duty to convince them with clear facts and figures. So, I propose all the HR professionals to convince other people, especially with the clear facts and figures. For that, we can use this one, the true cost of losing employees. So this is a good indicator to show the importance of the retention. The turnover impacts recruitment and training costs, as you already know, and productivity loss. Since the turnover is high among the technically sound employees, so finally it will be resulted in productivity loss, and also quality levels will be declined since we don't have the skilled employees with us, and finally it's ended up with losing customers. And if the this prolonged turnover consists, the cultural instability will be happen, and also finally that is ended up with leadership credibility issue. So this is a very serious issue. So there is a true cost with this employee turnover. So replacing, according to the researchers, they found replacing one employee can cost around 50% to 200% of their annual salary. So in this tone, if we convince our leaders, so they will think about the importance of this retention. So that's the way I think we have to convince them. The next one is the two different words most leaders misunderstood: turnover and attrition. I think I saw that in many articles in LinkedIn also, they are using these two words as one word. But there is a difference. What is that different? Attrition. Attrition is when employees leave and their positions are not replaced, it called as attrition. The position is eliminated with this. And also, it changes the organization size. For example, with automation, when employee leave, so we do not recruit employees for the particular position. With that, the position is eliminated. But turnover is different concept. Turnover means employee leave and are replaced. The position remains and not changes organization size because of the turnover. That happens due to resignations and also firing decisions. I think it's clear to you now. Retention is not about salary alone. So most of the leaders, they are thinking that since the companies are paying a very good, attractive salary, the people should stay with the company long. But it's not the reality. So employees leave because of other reasons as well. Poor leadership, lack of recognition, no growth, toxic culture, weak engagement. These are some other reasons. And retention is emotional, actually not transactional. In that case, we have to think about employee value proposition if we want to maintain our retention level at higher level. So what is employee value proposition? What an organization offers to its employees in return for their skills, effort, and loyalty. I think it's clear for you. It's a very simple definition. What an organization offers to its employees in return for their skills, efforts, and loyalty. That is called employee value proposition. Actually, it's a silent deal that decide whether people stay or leave. In other words, why should I give my best here? So if the company have a strong value proposition, so people are engaged and also they are loyal to the company and also they are very productive. To achieve that level, the company should provide meaningful work for their employees and career growth and work-life balance, respect and values, and fair rewards, learning and development opportunities. So these are some aspects to have a good employee value proposition. So if your company has weak EVP, so people disengage and unmotivated and high turnover occurs. So we have to think about this aspect also when it comes to turnover. Right. The next one is the retention equation. So with my expertise, actually I developed this one. Retention equal salary plus, not only salary, salary plus culture plus leadership plus growth plus recognition plus belonging. So there are a few aspects to be fulfilled if you want to retain your employees. And HR leaders must build systems, not quick fixes. That means actually, if the HR leaders doesn't have this knowledge, so most of the times, if one employee is going to resign, so what we are doing is we are increasing salary a little bit and try to keep them with us. But sometimes that not works. So there are some other factors also to fulfill to impact on those retention decisions. So now I'm going to move to top 8 secrets to retain your best talents. So this part is more important for you as HR professionals. The secret one, transform your organization culture. People stay where they feel respected. Let's think about your organization culture. Is it a very friendly culture, or is it a rigid culture, or is it a unsupportive culture or supportive culture? So based on this thing also, the people decide whether they stay or not. So basically, respect-driven workplaces create loyalty through employee dignity, fair treatment, inclusion, psychological safety. So basically, employees don't leave companies. They leave toxic cultures. Basically, high retention cultures are friendly, supportive, transparent, appreciative, purpose-driven. So as a basic example, so in my 20 years history as HR professional, so I work with several companies. When I went to those companies, most of the time I saw that their employee turnover rates are very high. The main reason was not salary, because they paid very well and also their benefits also very attractive. But as I said earlier, there are some other factors influence this turnover. So especially, I started to transform the culture first. So, so this is a critical thing if we want to improve our retention. So actually, what I was done first, I have done a SWOT analysis. Accordingly, I found the what are the strengths of the organization and weakness of the organization. In the meantime, what are the opportunities and threats? With this, finally, I decided to what to do. So what I found was most of the companies, they are paying very well. They are providing good benefits, but culture is the problem because sometimes this culture has some toxic natures and also some toxic leaders. In the meantime, the culture is not much supportive. It's not transparent. The promotion also not much transparent. And even though people do very good things, the leaders are not appreciate these efforts. And also, culture is not much friendly. So because of these reasons, people are leaving. So during my tenure at both companies in Omega Line as well as uh, Hydromony, what I have done was I transformed the cultures to friendly, supportive, transparent, appreciative, and purpose-driven cultures. The final result is retention was improved, and also finally the productivity was improved. Finally, the bottom line, the every CEO expects the profits level were increased. So that is the equation. So especially I got the very positive support from my CEOs also. So actually I want to remind that without top support from the top, it is not much easy to handle this task. So as HR professionals, so you have to initiate this journey, and then you have to convince the people with you, leaders, especially leaders. Leaders means managers and also higher level people. And also you have to demand the support from the CEOs. Then only you can do this change. And according to the Richard Branson, I think this is a famous quote from Richard Branson. There's no magic formula for great company culture. The key is just to treat your staff how you would like to be treated. I think this is the very simple logic, and also this is a very big message. Secret two, leadership is the retention engine. Leaders influence engagement, motivation, trust, performance, and commitment. So, if they are influence these main things, so first what we have to do, we have to develop our leaders. So that is mandatory because, as I said, most of our leaders they are technically very strong. So as HR professionals, it's our duty to develop themselves from other aspects, especially people management aspects. So that's why actually training and development in place in organizations. You know, in our company also, so what I have initiated was training need analysis. Every year, we are getting the training requirements from our head of the departments. After that, we summarize these data. And finally, we are preparing a training need analysis for the company for next 1 year or 2 years. So after that, we are preparing a training calendar. Accordingly, we are preparing a training budget and get the approval from CEOs. And after that, we have to implement it. After implementation, also we have a task as HR professionals. So after implementation, we have to monitor the progress, and also we have to get the feedback from our participants, and also we have to measure the ROI if it is possible. Because for the quantitative trainings, actually, if it is related to some KPIs like efficiency, so we can measure the ROI. But if it's about the soft skill, it's not much easier. So we have to have a mechanism to calculate ROI. So in our case also, we have calculated ROI for some trainings, but not for the all trainings because of uh, complexity. So according to the Richard Branson, again, client do not come first, employees come first. If you take care of your employees, they will take care of the clients. So this is a very valuable thought because most of companies, they are mainly focusing on their clients because they think that if they treat their customer very well, they can retain their customers. That is correct. In the meantime, we have to think about our employees as well. That's what actually Richard Branson mentioned. Secret number 3, job satisfaction is the hidden mediator. Satisfied employees show commitment, higher performance, stronger loyalty, lower intention to quit. So, key drivers: treat your employees well, and work-life balance. We have to think about the work-life balance, and also supervisor support and meaningful work, fair rewards. I think these are very simple terms. You can have idea about this aspect. Especially we have to think about work-life balance because normally when we are working in a company, uh, you know, uh, we have to think about people since we are handling the most valuable resource in the company. So we have to think about work-life balance. That means sometimes we might reduce our absenteeism by 3% by giving a big pressure to employees. But in the meantime, so what happened? Sometimes people will come to work with a dissatisfaction. Sometimes they may have some problems in their houses. Because of this nature of the organization, they will have some more problems in their family backgrounds. Family, they have family problems. Finally, they come to work with, depressed mindset. So when they come to the work with depressed mindset, so they can't deliver the best. So finally, what happened? The productivity will be declined due to these things. So in the meantime, if the employees are happy, if they have a work-life balance, then these employees are more productive, and also they have a very good family life as well. So we have to think about this aspect as well as employers. And also, I want to emphasize another point. So if they have family background, if they have more family problems and also if they depressed, it will affect on other people's mindset as well because most of the companies, the people are working as teams. If someone is coming with negative mindset and depressed mindset, so uh, the person also not get benefited, and also the team also not get benefited from the presence of this employee. So we have to think about that as well. And supervisory support, especially we have to train our supervisors to give more support for our employees, and also meaningful work. That means people will motivate if they feel their work is meaningful. So we have to arrange work accordingly with the support of the work study teams. And also in every industry, there are some teams about uh, the process re-engineering and, who are thinking about the uh, motions, task, and, uh, this kind of work. And also we have to think about fair rewards. It should be aligned with the effort of the people. Secret number 4, high performance work systems. Sometimes this might be a new topic for you, but this is a topic in international context. Actually, for my doctorate, I am touching this point. So my topic is actually impact of high performance work system on employee retention among sewing machine operators in the apparel industry in Sri Lanka. So what is this high performance work systems? Actually, it's It's a set of HR practices, advanced HR practices that we can use to improve the retention. Modern retention is built through the systems. For example, selective hiring, continuous training, empowerment of employees, and performance-based rewards, participation in decisions. So these kind of things are the contents of high performance work systems. When we have the high performance work system in our companies, so employee satisfaction will be higher. And finally, it will be positively affect on employee retention. Secret number 5, career growth is a retention magnet. I think you all agree with this point. Normally, employees ask, do I have a future here? So what is our answer? So we should have a clear answer on that as HR professionals. So to have that answer, actually, we should think about our succession planning in our organization. So we should have a clear path for their future growth. So it's a responsibility of HR professionals, not by others actually. So we have to initiate that path. And the retention requires skill development. We should develop skills of our employees, not only knowledge. Most of people are coming with knowledge, with degrees and with some qualifications. But we have to develop their skill according to our requirements. That is called training. I think you know the difference between training and development. Basically, training refers to we are using training to bridge the gap between expected level of results and actual level of results. If there is a gap, we have to do training to bridge that gap. But development is not like that. Development means if we want to get this person to the next level, we should think about what are the skills we have to develop in that person to get to that level. So that is a long-term process. Training is a comparatively short-term process. And the next one is internal promotions. So we have to think about this as well. If we have a clear succession planning and also clear promotions policy, so it is very much easy to convince employee for this kind of internal promotions. We can clearly say that if you are performing good, you have the next level open for you. Then people will motivated to perform well. In our organization, actually, we have that plan because normally we are not, for the entire Omega Line group, we are not recruiting people from the outside for the technical related, production related positions. We recruit sewing machine operator trainees. After that, they become sewing machine operators. After that, suitable people come into the team leader level. After that, they are going towards the manager levels. Step by step, it's a step by step process. And also they have a motivation to go to that level. The third one is learning culture. In every company, we should have a learning culture because especially the top talents, they seek these opportunities, learning opportunities. But if we don't have a clear learning culture in our organization, the first people who are losing are the talented people. The people with good education background and also people with the very valuable skills. So we should inculcate this learning culture in our organization. So it's a prime duty of as HR professionals. The next one is career pathways. In each one's career, so there should be a pathway, as I explained previously also. Secret number 6, recognition creates emotional attachment. So what are the recognition methods? Daily appreciation. So if you can appreciate your employees daily basis, so what will be happen? It's a magic. So sometimes you have to ask about their family. And sometimes you should appreciate very little improvement. Sometimes you should appreciate appearance of them. Sometimes if you don't have any other reason, sometimes you can appreciate their smile. So with that, the people have a very positive mindset towards you as a HR professional or leader. And the second one is peer recognition. So the people are actually seeking for recognition. If they have a recognition among peers, so actually there is a reason to stay with the company. And the third one is reward programs. So if someone is doing good, so the company will reward something. For example, in companies like manufacturing, they have some Kaizen suggestion schemes. So they can provide some good suggestions. So the management of committee selecting these Kaizens based on the validity and also the based on the importance. So accordingly, after that, based on the benefit the company has, they will reward these employees who are producing these new suggestions. So if a company has this kind of reward programs, the creative employees are trying to do some miracles. With that, company result also will be going high. And in the meantime, the company can provide some percentage from the total earnings. That means if due to that particular Kaizen, if company earns 100,000, they can provide 10% to the employee who has given that suggestion. So it's based on the management decisions. So the company can use these schemes to develop their environment, culture, and also to motivate their employees. The next one is celebrating milestone. I know that some companies, they are celebrating even very small achievements. So that is actually good, because as human beings, we are seeking for some, celebrations. So if we have some kind of celebration after hard work, so the people will be get motivated. With that, they can run an extra mile in next few months. So as companies, so we have to think about this celebrating culture. Even actually, uh, even by a very small gift, even by a tea party, we can celebrate these special milestones. So recognition costs little but retains greatly. So we have to think about this. Secret number 7, employee engagement and belonging. Engaged employees are more likely to be retained. I think you all agree with this point. Engaged employees are more likely to be retained with companies. So what are the strategies that we can use to improve the engagement? One of these are engage employees with their talents. In our companies, there are some people with some inborn talents. Some are good for sports, some are good with some creative skills, and some are good with, announcing. So when we use these people for the company activities, and also the if someone is having a sports skill, if they have a good position in company in sports, so normally they are not leaving the company very easily, because they know that with their talents they have a recognition in the company. So if we can find these talents in the from the inception, so it is very much important, so that we can categorize employees according to the talents, and also we can engage these employees according to these talents. So in Alpha Apparels, especially, we do this task. When the new trainees are joining the company in the training center, so we try to find their talents. So some are good at announcing, some are good at singing, some are good at sports. So we segregate these employees, and we build a clear path for them to engage. So with that, these people are not leaving the company since they have some kind of recognition with the company. And the next one is engage with different committees. Every company has different committees, Kaizen committees, quality circles, and some magazine committees. In our company also we have some magazine committee. So for these kind of committees, so we can get the good people who are with very good attitude. So they engage with this. When they engage with these committees, they have some kind of loyalty towards the company. When they have that loyalty, these people are not easily, uh, you know, uh, they will not leave in the company. So that also another strategy. The involvement in decision in some companies, especially manufacturing companies, they have some forums like JCC and Social Dialogue Forum. With those forums, these people, some of these people, there is a representation from each department. So these people are involvement in decisions. Especially they provide some very good insights to the management about new practices, new suggestions. So with that, actually they are getting a recognition from the management one side. The other side is management also getting a very good insights from them to improve the organization culture, and also not only culture but also the productivity of the company. The next one is sense of belonging. Actually, this belonging concept is coming with the diversity, inclusion, and belonging. It's common. If the company is respecting the people with diversity, people from different races, people from different religions, people from different countries. So if the company is actually treating them very well as a one family, so what happened? They will have this belonging feeling about the company. So as HR professionals, we should think about this aspect. Then we can retain the diversified workforce with the company. Secret number 8: HR mindset and support. So I think as HR professionals, this part is very important. As HR people, we should have a very positive mindset towards our employees. And also, we should support our employees in a better way. The first one, so in all organization I worked, so what I have done was actually I motivated my HR staff to know employees by their names, because I know that the one's name is the most valuable factor for them. So when they talk, when we talk to employees by their names, so they have some kind of different feel. And also we should know about little their background. That means their family background, their education background. Then we know that if they are coming with some kind of bad mood, we know that they have some problems in their family, they have some problems. So if they have that knowledge, it is very much easy to manage these employees. The second point is genuine care as internal customers. This is also very important. Since I am working in an apparel company, we have 2,600 employees. So it is not much easier to manage employees in an apparel company, since we have employees in different levels. So what we started was actually before around 9 years. So how to give the genuine care for our employees, and how we treat them as internal customers. So through this picture, you can see always treat your employees with the same care and respect you give to your best customers. So if we provide that treatment for our employees, so they will become very happy with the HR department and also with the HR professionals. Then they are very open up with these professionals and they are giving their genuine feedback to the HR team, then it is very much easy to manage them since we are getting the correct information about themselves. If they are not happy with the company, they are directly tell we are not happy with the company because of this reason. So we have to inculcate that culture within the organization. For that, first we have to give, then we can take. The third one is speedy and fair grievance resolution. So actually what we started was normally previously most of the companies doing they have a HR department. If the people have grievances, they have to report the HR department through suggestion boxes or else through their supervisors from various channels. But we changed that setup. As a HR head, actually daily basis I am going to the floor and talk with my employees and say good morning to them. So once I have that uh, good relationship with the people, so daily basis, if they have some concerns, they are telling me directly. In the meantime, we have allocated our more senior HR members in the production flow and sections. Apart instead of having all of them in the HR office, so they uh, they were located near to the employees. So they acted as mini HR managers for the particular zone that has around 400 employees. So with that decision, actually they grown up as leaders. So they are responsible for the recruitment and also disciplinary management, grievance handling, in the meantime managing the absenteeism and turnover for all aspects. So with that, they improved as leaders. In the meantime, the people also happy because they have someone very close to tell their grievances and to get solve their problems on the spot. So that is called, actually I mentioned support at the employee footstep. So that's what we did. With that, the turnover was drastically reduced. The next one, HR mindset and support, helping employees to realize and achieve their dreams. So here I would like to show a project done by us. This is very interesting. So actually, we collected the dreams of all employees. I think you can see the project. So with that, we collected the dreams of all employees. So there are so many dreams. After that, we categorized the 5 main dreams. And also, so we have a database. Here we can get the dreams of every employee. Right here, you can see the name of the employee and you can see their dream. In the meantime, so we are giving a motivation to achieve these dreams through our canteen screens, TV screens, banners, and with some tools. And also, we are providing the personalized guidance for them. So we allocate 5 ER members have nominated for these dreams. And also each one responsible for one dream category. And also we are providing individual guidance to these employees to achieve their dream. And also we are sharing the resources, create WhatsApp group for each dream and providing necessary tools and information, YouTube videos and relevant articles according to their dreams. And also we are doing the progress monitoring part also, tracking and evaluating the progress of achieving their dreams. And also we are providing alerts on their savings to achieve the dreams. So here you can see, so if they have a dream of build and renovate a home, so we are providing some insights about low cost house models, cost effective materials and suppliers, So we are providing these details. And if they have a dream of plan a charming wedding, so we are providing the information about cost-effective methods to plan a wedding and good hotel salons with the discount schemes. Since we are a good company, we can have some negotiation with good hotels and salons, and also with the photographers. So they are providing some discount like 10%, 15% for our employees. So we are supporting our employees to achieve their dream. In the meantime, so save money for better future. We arrange a separate savings account for them, and we have given a standing order to the bank. So once the salary deposited, so accordingly this standing order, that savings amount go to the savings account. And also provide better education and for the children. We are providing the details of free courses, degrees available, scholarships, because normally these people don't have this knowledge. So as a HR professionals, we are providing this knowledge to these people. Then they have a very good, mindset about the HR team, and also they are having a very good relationship with our team. So here you can see the dreams coordinators. And these are the sharing data through the WhatsApp groups. These are very small things that we can do. Only thing is we have to think differently. So some promotions. Right. The next one is counseling. Counseling and emotional well-being support. So we have a counselor for that aspect, and medical and health related support, and extended support for family matters. So not only for our employees, but also for we are supporting for their family to solve their family matters as well. So previously we had some issue, some employees leaving the company due to the prolonged sicknesses of their family mates, family members. So that we started the new process. I would like to show you. So I encourage my HR team to collect the details of specialists, doctors in the three districts of Kegol, Purnagala, and Kandy, because most of the people leaving due to these prolonged sicknesses. But once we analyze the matters, what we noticed was actually they are getting the medical support from their family doctor at every time. They don't have clear understanding about these specialists. Then what we have done is we created this kind of platform. We collected the information of all doctors, specialists in the area. And after that, we created this platform and provided the every HR member, ER members. Accordingly, now they can find if the employee need a good cardiologist. So once they click this, they can see the all specialists in the area. And also by name, they can see that where are they in. The particular doctor in Kandy City and Channeling Center, and also the time and date also available. Like this, actually, they can get the details. So once we have the information with us, as you already know, information is the power in these days. So since we have the all information, we can provide extended support for our employees for their family matters as well. So in HR, actually HR must move from guessing and knowing. So most of some companies actually they are guessing. HR teams guessing about people problems. So that is a very old, old method. But as HR professionals, we should know the real reason of uh, people leaving. Knowing the real reason is helpful to retain our employees. So what are the tools that we can use? We can use stay interviews instead of exit interviews. There is no point to have exit interviews actually. There is some kind of benefit, but not much. We can ask from employees, why you are retaining with us such a long time? Just have a informal chat. So with that, we can get the clear information so that we know that we have this strength in our companies. In the meantime, you can have the exit interviews also. Then you can get an idea about our weaknesses. And also during the period, we can do pulse surveys, satisfaction surveys, get some insights from the employees, and also engagement forums, directly talk to employees with some meetings, so we can get their real insights about the company. Then we, as a HR professionals, we know real reason. So it is very much easy to give the solutions. So this is the employee retention canvas made by me. So accordingly, actually this summarizes most of the things that we already discussed. Work environment, we have to think about work environment, positive culture, values, safe, inclusive workplace, work-life balance, flexible arrangement. And when it comes to career development, growth opportunities, training and skill development, clear career paths, mentorship, coaching. When it comes to leadership, supportive leadership, effective communication, trust and transparency, empowering managers. When it comes to compensation and benefits, competitive compensation, traveling allowances, transport, health insurance plans, loan schemes, and recognition and rewards, bonuses and incentives, awards and appreciation, milestone celebrations. These all are in one page. Engagement and belonging, meaningful work, sense of belonging, involvement in decision, and organization mission. So retention action plan, assess, listen, improve, retain. That means we have to identify the issues. Then we have to gather feedbacks. Then we have to improve. And then we can enhance the loyalty. I think if you can remember the Dave Ulrich, the 4 quadrant. So HR professional has to have 4 skills. He's a strategic partner. The second one is he should be a change agent. He should be an administrative expert. He should be an employee champion. So we should touch these all 4 aspects to retain our employees as HR professionals. So this is a practical retention roadmap for HR leaders. First step, diagnose turnover drivers. That means factor 50 is turnover, and strengthen the leadership capability. We have to train our leaders because they are the one who are directly deal with the employees. And third one, build people first culture. That is very important because people finally they are drives the organization, and also finally the productivity and also the profit will be making by people. They invest in satisfaction and growth and sustain through continuous engagement. So these are the 5 steps that you have to follow as HR professionals to improve the retention in your organization. Actually, retention is a journey, not an event. So we have to do this continuously to maintain the results, because sometimes we can achieve results, but it is very much difficult to maintain. But as an organization, we achieve the results of 1.3% average as a apparel company, and also we are retaining that within 3 years, last 3 years. So that is a continuous process. Closing message and call to action. Employees don't stay because they have to. They stay because they want to. So HR leaders must create workplaces where people belong, grow, and thrive. So in this example picture, you can see that treat your employees the way you want to be treated. That means we have to respect employees, we have to ensure fairness, and also we have to listen to our employees, support our employees, and also value our employees. Finally, we can get the desired results. So thank you. So before that, I want to say this also. 100% of employees are people. 100% of customers are people. 100% of investors are people. If you don't understand people, you don't understand business. So if you want to understand the business as HR professionals, first you have to understand your people. Thank you very much. So this is the time for the Q&A session. So if you have any question, so you can ask from me. Thank you very much.
That was an awesome presentation. We are very much thankful for sharing such wonderful thoughts with us. And you have proved it's not just the theory, but you have proved by yourself putting them into practice at your workplace, how well that you were able to achieve the employee retention. So I think this presentation and all is a very useful one. So thank you so much. So some have put their questions in. Invite whoever wants to ask any questions. So let me just ask uh, one Dr. Dhananjaya. He's asking this question, Deepta. How does AI contribute to retention? How does AI contribute to retention?
Yeah, basically, we can use AI to get the, we have to find the real reason for the turnover. So we can use AI tools to get the employee feedbacks. So currently, I think some companies using this AI technology to get the real, real time feedback from the employees, but some are not yet. So as an organization, actually, we also trying our level best to, transform our strategies and culture by using some AI technologies. Now we are in a stage of using this technology for the recruitment and, for initial processes, but still we also didn't use AI for to get the employee feedbacks. But instead of AI, what we are doing is we are using the Google Forms and WhatsApp platform to get the employee feedback directly. So since we have a summary of this information, it is very much easy to provide necessary solution speedily.
Thank you, Deepta. And at the same time, the same person has raised another question. Can we really balance work and life? He feels it's as challenging. So what is your opinion on that?
Yeah, actually, it's a very challenging task. Even though we are thinking about, so that's in the desired level, but it is very much easy. Once we talking about our lives also, it's somewhat difficult. But what we can do is we can minimize. That's the only thing we can do. I think Dhananjay, Mr. Dhananjay, Dr. Dhananjay, he knows about this aspect very well because he's also having very good, knowledge about these areas. So that's why he asked that question. That is a very difficult question.
Thank you, Deepta. And I welcome any other questions you may ask now, please.
Can you put the last slide where his contact details were there?
Last slide.
Yes, where your email address and
Okay.
phone number was.
Can you see it now?
No, it's not there.
Wait. Can you see it now? Hope you can see it
Yes.
now.
Yes, Deepta.
So
Yes, thank you.
end of the day, actually, we have to say is we all are humans. So as a HR professionals, I believe that we are very fortunate because we can help people. Because I believe that, so as a human beings, we have done some, merits and sins in our previous souls. So according to the our balance of this karma, we born in this place, right? So now we are spending our good karma, right, merits. In the meantime, we have to accumulate the good karma merits for our next soul. So I think the HR profession is the best profession to accumulate these good merits at company cost. you know it's it's not joke. Actually, these people can help our people to grow. In the meantime, we can help our people to solve their problems. Since we are maintaining big cadres, these people have a lot of issues. So in that sense, we can provide some, some good trainings to develop their personalities, develop their lives. Actually, that will be a great merit. So I invite all HR professionals to think in that way. Now, especially our HR team is, they are maintaining the merit book also, like Pinkpota, right? So when we are doing a good things, so we are writing it. So then we have a very big satisfaction, and also we try to do our maximum out of the policies. We are trying to help our employees. Then they will have a very good, relationship with the HR team. So that's what we need. That's my belief.
Yes, very much agreed, Deep. I think it's basically the bottom line is the relationship that you are having with your employees, to treating them nicely and you how you would like to be treated. So that's the secret. The 8 secrets you shared, I think, are really helpful for all the audience here. So any other questions, please?
Sir, good evening.
Yes,
Good
good
evening.
evening. You
Good
can
evening.
bring up your
Good
question.
evening, sir. I am Priyankara from Goal.
Yeah.
I think this is something additional.
Yeah.
I am currently working as a province manager at Susare
Okay.
Dharmana Susare Foundation.
Okay.
There is more than 150 persons under my supervision.
Okay.
So some of the matters I am facing these days while managing the people, and I think that I got a positive point, that dreams of employees.
Yeah.
So I think to do some survey on this in my province area.
Very good.
So I am asking from you that I think I want more help from you to do this, and I think
Yeah.
this will be a positive aspect for my position, and this will mostly give some positive points for the management also.
Yeah.
So is there any possibility to got a support from you to do this?
Yeah, definitely, Priyankara. So keep in touch with me. I think you have my number now. So if you
Yes.
want any advice, so I can give you, because normally this is a mission, no, helping people. So as Sri Lankans, it's our duty. So
Yes.
in that sense, if you want any support, so I am willing to help you. And
Mostly,
especially Priyankara, when it comes to this Gen Z. Actually, I started this with the Gen Z because now a majority of Carda is represented Gen Z. So these people have very short-term goals. Sometimes they don't have goals also, future targets. Once the people don't have a clear target, actually they are, changing their organization very speedily, right? But if
yes.
they have some kind of life target, if the company provides fuel for to achieve these dreams, then there is a reason to retain with the organization. That's why we started this mission.
Yes, mostly I have experienced some kind of matters that they are not agree with the decisions of the management, and I think the point is the what you say the they are mostly the generation,
Yeah.
mostly because of their generation. Most of the employees are around 25, 26, 30 year range.
Yeah.
I think that's the main matter. So I think this will be a positive thing to do this dream of employees searching about this. So
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
mostly like to do this survey on my area, and if it is possible positive,
Yeah.
I will propose this to the top management also to do this in the whole island wide area.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I think Deep, just a comment. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed your presentation, and
Thank
I
you very much.
think it's not for the HR managers. It should
Yeah.
be all line managers should be HR managers, taking the current scenario in the industries.
Exactly, yes.
So each and every person, the line managers can apply these theories.
Yeah.
You will definitely have results in the organization. And I recall my happy times with my organization when we implemented what you said. It's it's a cakewalk. In fact, we had an organization, people are leaving at a rate, and once we started doing all these things, we didn't have voluntary retirements. That's great.
Exactly, yes.
Thank you.
Miracle happening. Thank you very much, Jadit, for your comments. Yeah.
Thank you. I think any other questions, please?
Yeah, Mr. Deepta, hi, I'm Nilanka.
Hi.
In the middle of your presentation, you mentioned about the cultural transformation in
Yeah.
your existing company. So, just for our information purpose, can you explain with the practical scenarios or practical examples, just to get an idea how did you do that? Because I know that is the most difficult part to change a culture, existing
Yeah.
culture.
Actually, if you want to change your culture, you have to start from the top. So you have to convince your CEO first, and you have to show the potential problems in your culture and also existing problems in your culture. So you have to convince as a HR professional, as I said earlier. I think you can remember that boat example. So you have to convince your CEO first. After that, you are getting the support from CEO. Then you have to arrange some kind of training for your leaders. Leaders means your manager level people. So then only they are believing about these things, right? Then when they believe, then you have to go to the next level, right? Then supervisor level people, line level people. So you have to train them also. In the meantime, you have to train your HR team. You have to change the mindset of your HR team. So when this mindset change happen, then automatically results will be you can get the very good results, right? Then you can get the support from all the people for this culture transformation. Most of the people who are not supporting this is actually they don't know about these things, because they are from the technical background, they are very good at technical, but they do not about this people management thing, because they are not getting this knowledge from even their technical courses. That's the main reason. So as HR professionals, it's our duty to provide this essential knowledge to them. It's a great merit actually for the when it comes to your employees, because leaders are aware about these things. They are treating your employees very well. Then finally, they also become popular among those employees. Finally, these leaders will, they are very happy about you.
Thank you, Deepta. I think we are running out of time. If there are any more questions, we can quickly take it up. I think we have and all are very happy about your presentation, Deepta. This is one of the best seminars we ever had. I think we had almost 75 plus participants, which is a very, very motivating. And so thank you, Deepta, for being with us today as the main presenter with your contribution to the HR industry, with what you have practically proven. There's a lot to learn from you. So we are very with lots of facts shared with us, which we have not actually put into practice. But then there's a lot to learn from you. Thank you so much. So yes, Deepta, you got anything to say?
No, actually, I want to say, if someone want my, some support, so you can contact me through my mobile number. So I am sharing now. I think previously also I shared. My number is 077 again 77 64228.
Yeah, if you can repeat it, please. I think they can take it down.
077 again 77 64228.
Right, that's awesome. So I would like to now invite Mr. Yajit, our president of Semba Sempa Alumni Association, to say a few words and to wind up the webinar. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Deepta.
Thank you, Patrick, and thank you, Deepta. It's a great event. And I personally feel as Semba Sempa alumni, we have achieved our objective of conducting our monthly webinars. I'm personally happy, Deepta, you are one of our batchmates, as well as Patrick. We all come from cohort 9. We have seen your talents even at that time when we were doing the studies. So you articulated what you were doing and what you have done to serve the people. As you say, in business, first is people, second is people, third also people. So thank you very much for spending your valuable time despite your busy schedule, sharing your valuable thoughts with us. My next thanks goes to Professor Nalin. He was with us a little while ago. He the one who suggested to invite Deepta for this presentation as a resource person. Thank you, Professor Nalin. In absentia, I thank you. And to our capable and able secretary who moderated this event, Patrick, as usual, you did a wonderful job. Thank you very much for your kind sentiments expressed as well as the time dedicated for this event. And to Indika, our former secretary, for assisting us with all these webinar like links as well as the e-flyer. And not to forget the Open University staff at the Management Studies, including our Dean, Mr. Sad Senanayaka, SAD Senanayaka, as well as Lesson Officer and rest of the team. So thank you very much for every one of them as well. And to our committee members for their active participation. And to all ladies and gentlemen who really participated in this very important event, your presence made us very happy, and we would like to have you at our next webinar. We will come out with a similar, different topic with one of our very energetic past students of Semba Sempa, degree holder of Semba Sempa, during next month. With that, we'll wind up this webinar and wish every one of you very happy future in your organization by applying all these good things shared by Deepta. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you very much and good night.